Today I received my parcel from Bangalore. It's from Indie Motor Adventures. This will be my first unboxing video. As this package came from Bangalore, I'll go ahead and sanitize this, trying to keep my parts safe. So let's begin.
Memories die out too hard. So we were traveling the mountains just to find the loudest seas. We sat down by the fire, knowing we could aim higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go.
Okay, so these are the parts which we got with the parcel. Good. So coming to the contents of the package. This is the carburetor, the heart of the matter. Looks good, looks well built. Good job, Indie Motor. It's huge. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Looks good. I'm sure it will fill up a lot of space. It's empty right now. So this is the fuel tap assembly. It's an original Royal Enfield part. So once the fuel pump is removed from the bike under the tank, this is used to block the hole which is present there. And it's a well machined piece with Crease House Customs logo there. Good job. And the seal is supposed to fit in here. Good. This is a carburetor adapter, intake manifold. It's an original Royal Enfield part as well. Rubber housing, couple of zip ties, screws and other bushes, and a clip. Good. So these are the contents of the box. I shall be fitting it tomorrow to the bike, and so yeah, let me show you. So this is the current throttle body, which has gone faulty. Throttle body compared to this size of the throttle body and the carburetor, it's huge. I'm pretty sure the carburetor will fill up a lot of space. Should look good. Throttle body is a very delicate part, but I'm sad to say that Enfield did a bad job designing this, because it's very fragile, and for a bike like an Enfield, it should be much more stronger, as well as a protective casing has to be given around it, since it's a sensitive part of the bike. This part especially goes wrong with time, and this should not move. This should stay as tight as possible, because if it moves, air enters through it, and this is the air sensor present in here. So if air enters, the ECU gets a faulty input, and boom, it fails. So this whole apparatus is to replace the electronic fuel injection of a classic 500. So the EFI, as many of you must know, is a very faulty system, and does not fare well against time and abuse. Consists of a throttle body, which is connected before the engine, injector, which is present in the intake manifold, fuel pump, which is present under the tank, and the ECU. So with the carburetor conversion kit, the throttle body, injector, and fuel pump is replaced with these, the carburetor and a fuel tap assembly, and the carburetor works in conjunction with the ECU. So it is they have promised to give a better fuel efficiency as well as a better acceleration experience, which I'm looking forward to tomorrow. So if the EFI system fails, the throttle body is about 8,000 to 9,000 rupees. So this is my second throttle body. I already lost a throttle body earlier. And the fuel pump is about 14,000 rupees. Its availability is also very difficult, because none of the showrooms have it in stock currently. The injectors vary between about 1.5 to 2,000 rupees, and the ECU is about another 7,000 to 8,000 rupees. Fuel pump is bound to fail in like 4 years if it has not been opened and cleaned properly, and it is done by only very few throttle body should last you for about 3 years, not more than that I guess, because my first throttle body was replaced after 2 years, and the current one also I believe has failed. So with the carburetor kit, for about 10,000 rupees, you're getting a more reliable bike, more fuel efficient bike with a better acceleration and more tunability, because the size of the jets can be changed. You can set the idling and you can adjust air fuel mixture so that you can get a richer or a leaner air fuel mixture. So you're getting more reliable bike because you don't have to depend so much on sensors like you had to on a throttle body. And if something goes wrong with the carburetor, there are still chances of opening it and fixing it by a local mechanic. But with a throttle body, there is no way you can do anything, because if it is short, it is short. You cannot do anything about it. The main reason I'm converting my bike to a carburetor is because I want peace of mind and a more reliable experience. Because with the EFI and the fuel pump, there is always that sense of something going wrong all the time. So I hope with this carburetor that issue is sorted, and that is something which time will only say. Watch out for the next video where I'll be installing the carb and giving you my first impressions. Spoilers? She is a survivor. Follow us on our Instagram at The Highway Channel and be a part of our stories. If you like our videos, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us. Cheers.